Ali Razila Talano has been elected as a fourth caliph after the assassination of Hazrat Usman. We know that Usman Razila Talano was assassinated on 18th Zilhaj. Okay, 18th Zilhaj 35 age. Usman was assassinated, and he was assassinated by the rebels, the mischief makers. Okay, and they had come from different parts of the Islamic Empire. Okay, they were from Kufa, Basra, Egypt. They had different demands. They had made different demands from Usman Razila Talanho. Usman turned down these demands, and some of these demands have been accepted. But they brought a fake letter against Usman. Usman Razila Talanho was assassinated by these people. And after his assassination, Medina was without any rule, without any caliph, without any ruler for 3 days. ठीक है 3 दिन तक there was no ruler, there was no caliph on the Islamic Empire. After 3 days, when these people they decided to go back to their provinces, their hometown, they decided to nominate someone in place of Usman Razila Talanho as a caliph. ठीक है तो जाने से पहले उन्होंने सोचा कि किसी को हज़रत उस्मान की जगह और किसी को कैलिफ अपॉइंट करके जाएं. ठीक है because these people they were from three different places. Majority of them were from Egypt. ठीक है Egyptians they favored Hazrat Ali Razila Talanho. ठीक है तो सबसे पहले what they did, they referred Ali Razila Talanho and asked him to accept the Khilafat, but Ali Razila Talanho refused. ठीक है he refused to accept the charge of the office. ठीक है तो first of all after Hazrat Usman's assassination क्या हुआ कि इन लोगों ने फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल हज़रत अली को कहा कि आप कैलिफ बने. ठीक है अली रज़ी अल्लाह अन्हु रिफ्यूज सेइंग दैट लीव मी एंड सीक समवन एल्स. ठीक है आई एम बेटर फॉर यू एज अ काउंसलर देन एज अ चीफ एज अ रूलर और एज अ कैलिफ. ठीक है मुझे एक एज अ मतलब ये कि अच्छी एक एडवाइज़र ही ठीक है के तौर पे जो है वो भाई छोड़ दो. ठीक है ताकि मैं जो हूँ I would help you and I will give you better advice. ठीक है तो leave me as a counselor, okay, instead of being a chief. ठीक है then some of them they were from Kufa and some others they were from Basra. ठीक है तो they offered the caliphate to Talha, and then they offered the caliphate to Zubair. They also refused. Okay, then afterwards they asked the people of Medina to elect someone from them. Okay, तो फिर उन्होंने people of Medina से कहा कि वो अपने में से किसी को elect कर लें. ठीक है तो people of Medina also refused, they rejected, they turned down this offer because in the presence of Ali, Talha and Zubair, these senior companions, they were not ready and they were not ready to uh, uh, nominate someone from them. ठीक है तो इस वजह से उन्होंने मना कर दिया. ठीक है तो therefore these rebels they gave an ultimatum. They threatened that if the caliph has not been elected within next 24 hours, within one day, they would take more drastic action. They would be forced to take some drastic actions. ठीक है तो ये उन्होंने थ्रेट किया. तो उनकी इस थ्रेट की वजह से क्या हुआ, द सीनियर कंपेनियंस एंड द मेन पीपल ऑफ मदीना they all gathered in Masjid Nabwi, and it was decided that the next caliph, the one who would be elected, should be very much close relative to the Prophet, a great warrior and a great scholar, very much knowledgeable. So they all decided to elect the new caliph from amongst them, and all these qualities were there in Hazrat Ali Radhiyallahu anhu. Okay, they again requested Ali Radhiyallahu anhu to take this office, to take the charge of the office. Ali Radhiyallahu anhu initially he hesitated, he rejected, okay, and he declined the offer. But when the senior companions they insisted him, and when the senior companions they asked Ali Radhiyallahu anhu to take the charge of the office, so what he did, he accepted. So Ali Radhiyallahu anhu initially refused to accept the Khilafat, but the notable companions, when the notable companions they requested him, amongst the notable companions were Talha, Zubair. They were the main who were the member of the Shura. That committee has been made by Hazrat Umar Radhiyallahu anhu. So when these senior companions, Talha and Zubair, they requested him to take the charge of the office, Ali Radhiyallahu anhu accepted it. And this is how he has been elected as a fourth caliph. Talha and Zubair were the first to acknowledge Hazrat Ali as a Khalifa. Okay, they were the first to acknowledge him as a caliph. Okay, this is how that was about the election of Hazrat Ali रज़ियल्लाहु ताला अन्हु. जब Hazrat Ali का election होगा, लिखना होगा तो आपको आंसर इसी तरीके से देना है. Okay, next we have the Battle of Camel, which is one of the major event and one of the major battle during the Caliphate of Ali रज़ियल्लाहु ताला अन्हु. Okay, the Battle of Camel is also known as the Battle of Jamal. Camel or Jamal. Jamal in Arabic it is called camel. Okay, Jamal and camel is same thing. So here we can say we can give a reason. रीज़न बैटल ऑफ कैमल का ये है कि हज़रत उस्मान की असैसिनेशन के बाद ये हुआ कि मुस्लिम उम्मा गॉट डिवाइडेड इनटू टू ग्रुप्स. वन ग्रुप डिमांडेड फॉर किसास. ठीक है, एक ग्रुप की डिमांड क्या थी? किसास की. किसास मीन्स टू किल दोज हु वर इन्वॉल्व इन असैसिनेशन. ठीक है, टू किल एंड टू पनिश द असैसिन्स. ठीक है, वन ग्रुप डिमांडेड फॉर किसास एंड द अदर ग्रुप हु वाज इन of view to first bring peace and stability in the Islamic Empire and then to take action against those who were involved in Usman's assassination. ठीक है, तो after the assassination of Hazrat Usman रज़ी anhu, after his death, Muslim Ummah got divided into two groups. ठीक है, तो after the assassination of Hazrat Usman, some members of his family went to Hazrat Aisha, and Aisha रज़ी anha was in Makkah at the time and she was performing with the intention of the performance of Hajj. Okay, and she was informed about this tragedy, that how Usman has been assassinated, and no action has been taken against those who were involved in Usman's assassination. So the people of Makkah, and including the governor of Makkah also, they insisted and they uh, focused on that those who were involved in Usman's assassination should be punished first. Okay, Talha and Zubair, who were the first to acknowledge Hazrat Ali as the Khalifa, when they noticed that Ali Radiallahu anhu is not taking any action against those who were involved in Usman's assassination. So what they did, they also demanded Hazrat Ali to punish the assassins, those who were involved in Usman's assassination. Okay. So I was telling you that that at that time Talha and Zubair, who were the first to acknowledge Hazrat Ali as the Caliph, when they realized and when they noticed that Ali is not taking any action against those who are involved in Usman's assassination, so what they did, they demanded from him to take action. Okay, very soon. So Ali Radiallahu anhu said that please wait, that because he was of opinion that first of all he would let that they should let him first bring the peace and the stability amongst the Islamic Empire, and then to take action against those who were involved in Usman's assassination. So they were not satisfied. They left Medina and they went to Makkah and they joined those people who were demanding for qisas. Okay, so they left Medina and they joined those people who were demanding for qisas of Hazrat Usman रज़ी अल्लाह तआला अन्हु. ठीक है, किसास ये होता है कि लाइफ फॉर लाइफ. ठीक है, मैंने पहले ही बताया. तो Aisha रज़ी तआला अन्हा and along with her many other people they joined and they went to Basra. ठीक है, they went to Basra. Basra क्यों गई हज़रत आयशा? And along with her there were so many other Muslims. Why they went to Basra? The reason behind was going to Basra was that there could be two reasons. One reason ये है कि आप ये लिख सकते हैं she went to Basra because she wanted to punish those people herself. She wanted to take action herself because most of those people who were involved in Usman's assassination, they had taken refuge in Basra. ठीक है, so that is why this was the reason that these people, Talha, Zubair, Aisha and these other senior companions, they wanted to take action themselves against those people. And another reason could be that they went there to get and gather support. Okay, by the time she reached Basra, there were 3,000 men under her flag. So Ali रज़ी anhu को जब पता चला, ठीक है, तो Ali रज़ी anhu himself went to Basra and he had sent his son Hassan to bring army and to bring some supporters from Kufa. So both the armies they came in front of one another. Okay, because Hazrat Ali को जब पता चला कि the Basra was out of control and many people were killed, okay, by the army of Hazrat Aisha रज़ी अल्लाह anha. Okay, because they had taken action against those people who had confessed that they were involved in Usman's assassination, or they had the evidence that these people were involved in Usman in the uprising against Usman. So such people were punished. The governor Usman bin Hanif was removed. Okay, the governor of Basra was Usman bin Hanif. So Usman bin Hanif was removed from the post of governorship, and about several hundred people were killed. So when Hazrat Ali Radiallahu anhu realized the situation there in Kufa, he himself marched towards, when he realized the condition of Basra, he himself marched towards Basra and he sent his son Hassan to Kufa to bring an army from there. ठीक है, कूफा में हज़रत हसन को भेजा कि वहाँ से आर्मी को प्रिपेयर कर लें। ठीक है, तो क्या हुआ वहाँ पे? A furious battle took place in which Usman bin Hanif, the governor, was defeated and captured. Basra was occupied by Hazrat Aisha and her supporters. So Ali Radhiyallahu anhu, when he got to know about this whole situation, so he was compelled to take action, and war was unavoidable. So Ali Radhiyallahu anhu himself went to Basra, okay, and he sent his son, as I told you, that he sent his son Hassan to Kufa, okay, and from where he has successfully gathered 9,000 men, okay, and they marched to join Hazrat Ali Radhiyallahu anhu. Okay, when these two armies they came in front of one another, here the peace talks went on, and these peace talks were successful. Ali Radhiyallahu anhu asked Aisha Radhiyallahu anha for the reason that what brought her here, to which she replied that she wanted to remind the Caliph about his responsibility regarding the late Caliph. ठीक है, मैं खलीफा को उसकी जिम्मेदारी का को याद दिलाने के लिए आई हूँ कि वो अपनी जिम्मेदारी को और अपनी इस रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी को अंडरस्टैंड करें. So she came over here to remind the Caliph about the responsibility related to the late Caliph Usman Radhiyallahu anhu. Okay, Ali Radhiyallahu anhu reasoned that why there is a delay from his side, and Aisha Radhiyallahu anha was satisfied with the reasons of Hazrat Ali Radhiyallahu anhu. The misunderstanding was removed, and they both were satisfied with the arguments of one another. So the peace talks were successful, and it was solved peacefully, and it was decided that next morning, early in the morning, both the armies will return back to their places. They will go back. So the next, but because of this peace development which were successful, Ibn Saba, that was Abdullah bin Saba, who has initiated a movement in the conspiracy against Usman anhu, and his followers, they got alarmed because these mischief makers, they got alarmed because of this new situation which happened actually over here. So because this peace talk meant their doom, their destruction. So what they did, they planned another trick, okay, and at night there was attack on the forces, on the other forces, and it developed a misunderstanding. So in the darkness of the night, they made a sudden attack on the forces of Hazrat Aisha, and it created a misunderstanding, and the other army thought that this attack was from Hazrat Ali's side or on his instance, and the battle started. Okay, Ali Radhiyallahu anhu was greatly pained at the situation, and he tried his level best to stop the battle. On the other side, Aisha herself came in the battlefield to stop the battle, but the people there, they thought that she herself came in the battlefield to lead the army. Okay, so Talha and Zubair, when they saw the battle going on, they left the battlefield. Okay, उन्होंने battlefield से वो इसलिए चले गए because they were aware about the peace treaty that has already been concluded between them and Hazrat Ali Radhiyallahu anhu. Fine. So when they left the battlefield, an arrow hit Talha Radhiyallahu anhu and he died on the spot. Okay. Zubair had also left the battlefield. Okay, and at another point when he was performing his prayers, he was killed by a mischief maker, Amr bin Jarmuz. Okay, उसका नाम आगे आ जाएगा हमारे पास. So in order to stop the battle, Ali Radhiyallahu anhu ordered his men to cut the legs. Okay, the hind legs of the camel was to be cut. Okay, to bring the camel down, and it was a sign for the victory of Hazrat Ali Radhiyallahu anhu. Fine. So with this the battle came to an end, and it ended in favor of Hazrat Ali Radhiyallahu anhu, and Aisha Radhiyallahu anha was sent with due respect to Medina along with her brother Muhammad bin Abu Bakr. Okay, so in this battle, 10,000 Muslims on both sides, they lost their lives. It was such a great loss. It was a civil war, and as I told you that that Zubair radhiyallahu anhu was killed by mischief maker Amr bin Jarmuz, and later on when he was expecting that he would be rewarded and he would be praised by Hazrat Ali radhiyallahu anhu on this great achievement, Ali radhiyallahu anhu mentioned that the one who had killed Safiya's son will go to hell. Okay, the one who had killed Safiya's son will go to hell. So when Hazrat Ali came to know, he rebuked the murderer by saying that I have seen him fighting for the Prophet peace be upon him several times. I give the murderer the news of the hellfire. So the one who had killed Safiya's son, Zubair, was the son of Safiya, the Prophet's aunt, and he was also the Prophet's cousin, the cousin of Hazrat Ali radhiyallahu anhu also. So these mischief makers, they had brainwashed the mind and of the people, the brain of the other people, and they came into their enticement and they started fighting with one another. So this civil war ended with this great loss, and with the end of this battle, Aisha Razilatul Anha decided not to take part in politics anymore. And it was after this battle, Ali Razilatul Anhu changed the uh, capital from Medina to Kufa because of two reasons. One reason is that he did not want to uh, make trouble in Medina, and he did not want to compromise on the peace of Medina, because whenever someone would have some complaint against the Caliph, they would march towards Medina. So Ali Raziallahu anhu decided, after this battle, Ali Raziallahu anhu decided to change the capital from Medina to Kufa. This was one reason. Second reason was that he had noticed that he had so many of his supporters in Kufa. Okay, in the Battle of Camel, he had realized that Kufans, they had provided their great support to Hazrat Ali Raziyallahu anhu. That is why he decided to shift his capital, and he received a warm welcome from there, and he got more supporters in Kufa, and he thought it to be a more suitable place as the capital for him than Medina. So therefore, in Rajab 36 AH, he decided to transfer and to shift the capital from Medina to Kufa. Okay, so that was about the first battle, the first civil war, which happened and which took place in the Caliphate of Ali Raziyallahu anhu. So for in this we had discussed election and the Battle of Camel.